I think we've learned, and Care Court is a fine example, that mental health issues that strike not just the residents of LA County, but across the state, really go into every single area of the law. Our court is divided up into 12 districts, and each district has a dedicated space for litigants to be able to go to their local courthouse and access Care Court, so they don't even have to come in.
So if somebody wants to log in for a hearing, they would just touch here, and that would take them directly to be able to remotely attend their hearing. And that they can do that from any self-help center, dedicated private space across the county. If they want to talk to somebody with Department of Mental Health, they would just touch this.
More significantly, through our collaboration with the Department of mental health providers are able to go out to the street to try to find some of these individuals that need Care Court services, who've had petitions filed, and appear remotely. So they don't even have to go to one of our satellite offices.
I think it's important to recognize that the value of this program is longevity, is long-term, and it's preventative. It's not necessarily a fix to a current problem, but it's a long-term fix to long-term problems. And given the history that we've had with closing down a mental health facility, closing down resources, this program actually comes in to try and prevent grave disability.
A lot of people have trauma they need to deal with and haven't dealt with, and a multiplicity of just different issues. So that's what led me to floor jockeying this bill, supporting Senator Umber in his quest to try to address this issue, but also trying to provide the kind of services in which they need. How do we, as a state, address and deal with the homeless population, the unhoused population, but also deal with the mental health issue that still exists?
This is such an important issue. I think both sides of the aisle can agree on one thing. You're looking to help people, help families on the one side, but also community is the first word in the Care Court. This very, very much helps the community. And alongside that is the mental health piece that can't be overlooked to have success, everything else that you want to do in a community in addition to helping those individuals.
We have made ourselves available. We will go to any event to talk to the community about this. We believe that we're onto something here. This is something that's very effective, but part of the thing is making sure families and community members, as was mentioned, are aware that it's there.
So we have really gone to great efforts to try to make sure that we make this court as accessible as possible to the entire community, not just the folks in this district. I think that one of the important aspects of the work that we've done, beyond talking about the collaboration, which has been incredibly successful, is that I think we have refined a process and we are setting an example for the rest of the state.